What's up, everybody? It's Henry coming to you from the PSI Defense channel with another video. As you guys have seen, Sterling Self-Defense is coming out with a lot of very exciting modifications here in the future to maximize our less lethal launchers. And so all I will say is that the opportunity to have more air at your source is becoming a lot more viable. So I figured I would revisit my Cymrutec 20 gram CO2 mag and not only test this, but also test the extender. I believe I have 17 HP68s in here. Also, I believe I solved a big part of the jam problem with the HP68s by filing the follower flat. Cymrutec is also working on a scalloped follower there to assist with that. Hopefully we'll be seeing that pretty soon. And also ZRAM is coming out with what he calls his mag mode follower, which is supposed to assist in ZRAM's feeding a little more true, where you don't have to put one faced up. But this is my T8.1 that I'm trying to modify to effectively shoot ZRAM Z.68 V2s. I did have some tremendous success with the 8-round mag, but I want to have a full extended mag with 20 grams of CO2 pushing it. But until we get that follower situation fixed out, it tumbles a little bit there when it loads into the breech. So until that time comes, I'm going to see how much power I can get with a full extended mag of HP68s with 20 grams of CO2. Now, the reason why I prefer the 16 gram CO2 typically in an 8-round mag is because with 20 grams of CO2, you can't effectively use all of the gas in 8 shots, so you don't really see a benefit. And I noticed that the 16 gram CO2 gave me slightly better numbers. So I figured that the 20 gram CO2 was more of a proprietary use scenario, wherein you have more shots or you have another kind of modification that could take advantage of that volume of air. So without further ado, as you can see, I took the Balder Mini, or the Balder S, which I had on here, off, and I've got the Balder Pro R, which looks phenomenal under the T.8 with a MOX suppressor. It's got the little quick trigger finger there. 1300 lumen light. Took this outside the other night, and it was dark and lit up the whole tree line. Very impressive laser tech light. But without further ado, now, with the Cymrutec extended mag, as you guys can see, it's kind of difficult to get in there. It's not as easy to grab, twist, and pierce, but I've found that if you twist it to where it's pressed up into the CO2 quite a bit, but not punctured, I found, I don't know if they'll all be the same, but I have it almost horizontal with the magazine, that with a simple turn past that point, you're pierced. So all right, let's see what kind of numbers we get out of 17 shots. Oh, well, 410. I didn't release the follower. 366. 342, 334, 320, 314, 306, 300, 290, still getting pretty good power. 282, 272, 254, 244, 224, 204, 178, 154. So we're going pretty slow now. All right, 154. I probably would have ended up around 190 if I hadn't wasted that one shot. But maybe not effective out to 17 full rounds, but definitely effective past 10. I would say maybe 15 shots. Maybe I would load lighter 6 gram HPs in my last 5, 6, 7 shots. I'm not sure, but as you can see, 20 grams of CO2 will get you quite a few decent shots. I will put the graphic up and do a little bit of breakdown, and I would do another test without missing a shot, but I've only got a couple of 20 gram CO2s left, so I don't want to waste them. The good thing about these is that when you're practice shooting, it comes with an adapter that you can run 12 gram CO2 carts in this extended mag. I really think the Cymrutec unit is made pretty well, very strong. You know, always been a fan. So that's 20 gram CO2 with an extended mag adapter. Looking forward to some future modifications, but that's all I'm going to say about that for now. All right, so I broke down and tried to retest the Cymrutec mag with a fresh 20 gram CO2 without locking the follower. And what I realized is when I put 17 shots, which this can actually hold a full 17 HP68s, that I released the follower. I showed on the video where I released the follower and everything, but after the first shot, I guess which, here I'll show you guys. It's got 15 in here now, 16, 17. Okay, so here's where it's at with 17 shots, just below the locking mechanism of the follower. After the first shot, after it fed in there, it locked itself, which is what I'm assuming happened with the first round of testing I did. Try to do it again. It did the same thing, so that was 3 CO2s when I'm down to my last box of 20 grams. I've only got a few net left, so I'm not going to do the shooting portion again. Apologize for that, you guys, but they're expensive and I don't want to run out. So I'll get some more and possibly revisit it. Hopefully I'll revisit it when I can do a full mag of Z.68 Z-Rams, V2s, which are amazing. I really think with the proper follower, this thing could be full of Z-Rams, but I'm sticking with 15. I could do 16, but I'm sticking with 15 because that's where the follower sits. 15 shots is a ton for a handheld pistol, and then you get maximum power from all the shots. The last couple of shots are going to be low 200s anyways, so I figure excuse me, I figure 15 will alleviate the need for me to modify these notches at all, to you know, no longer have the ability to lock it, which is very convenient when you're loading it, because when you're loading it that way they don't spring out and shoot everywhere when you lock it. But just leave 15 in there, slap it in, release your follower, you're well clear of the locking notch. Don't have those extra 2 shots, but the extra 2 shots would be duds anyway. So that's my recommendation on the Cymrutec 20 gram mag, that you just go 15, 16 shots. Don't get greedy, because you might get hung up, you might lose CO2. In an emergency situation, you want all your shots to fire every time you pull the trigger. You don't want to give your assailant any sense of lack of confidence in your ability to you know, make them regret their decisions by saying, oh, oops, oh no, fiddling around with your gun, and then now the guy's like, oh, you got a toy, you got a piece of crap. But as you saw, with the 20 gram CO2, I did get over 60 joules with the first shot. With HP68, that is definitely enough to penetrate deep into somebody's skin, even penetrate through steel, so definitely can penetrate through a jacket easily. So that's my visit for the 20 gram CO2, because we have a lot planned to use with this 20 gram canister. Definitely grateful for Cymrutec for making stuff like this. Hopefully they continue on the path that they're on, so we can continue to have awesome stuff. That's it for this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in a comment. Please like, share, and subscribe. Helps the channel out, helps me, help bring you some more hot content. And until next time, this is Henry signing out, saying make sure you take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Life is about people, so show some love. All right, y'all? Peace.